Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining our live stream. I'm Jonah Eisenberg, our West Coast sales representative for YNA. And joining us today is one of our fine manufacturers, Gallery Digital. Bill Kutzer from the Gallery Digital, the president and CEO. Bill, good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing fine today, Jonah. How are you? The weather's holding up well, and things are generally okay in the space of the Northeast in terms of the pandemic. So we're sort of managing through, and the business is moving forward. So we're excited to talk to everybody throughout the country. I happen to have here my national sales manager, Mike DeMaglia, over here. John Miller may be he's working out of the office, our technical team. And I have one of my technical persons here, Chad, actually shooting the pictures. So number one, I want to thank everybody for joining us on this video meeting, and I hope everybody's doing well throughout the United States. I know parts of the United States are going through some challenging times, and parts of the United States are doing better. But we're not here to talk about the situation in COVID. We're talking more about the world of digital signage. So I was going to take you through pretty much 5 different products. A couple of them are our brand new products that will really leverage the capabilities in the new normal. This is our outdoor mobile battery-powered digital sign. This is a product that is, as you can see, and I can move it here. It's a mobile sign. It runs 14 hours a day. It's a sign that it's a high nit sign. It's a 700 nit sign. It actually has a cover, but I like to take it off. And you can see it really brightens up. It's a sign that when we ship it to you, it would have an anti-glare product put on top of it. It's a sign that runs in a great application for multiple opportunities, including number one, I would say healthcare, where you would put a sign out the window, and you've noticed the content here talks about helping to spread the coronavirus. Number 2, restaurants. People are asking us where the people drive in to have a sign that says we're open. Now you can say in New Jersey, by coincidence, today, we opened up indoor signs. So now I can put this sign outside that says you can come inside or you can come outside. So restaurants, healthcare, retail, another opportunity in retail because you can put this outside a retail location. Our friends at Interface, a major sign company, are looking at healthcare opportunities with this product. So this is the mobile sign. Again, it runs on a battery. Nobody else has it throughout the United States. What's amazingly special about it, it's pretty much a lot of our folks are worried about the world of installation, right, Chad? Right, Mike?
Yes.
So from an install standpoint, all you need to do is plug this thing in, connect it to Wi-Fi, and then you pretty much run it, right, Chad?
Yep.
So the idea behind that is you could put this into multiple stores, multiple locations, and from a content standpoint, it's very easy to manage. This content, number one, was just picked off a website, and John Miller, our technical person, just uploaded it. So if you already have the content prepared, and most hospitals do, most retail places do, it's just uploading the content into a specific vertical style, 1920 by 1080, and you plug and play. The other thing that's about the content that's amazing, and this is true of all of our signs, is that one person can operate hundreds of signs from one location. That's what makes digital signage special. Multiple signs, one person runs the whole thing. You can also time it. You can also put videos on half of it and not on the other half. So there's a lot of little factors. And as you become more familiar with it, one of the things we do working with the sign companies, we will spend time teaching you how to learn the content. So this is our mobile sign. We have a few coming in early October. So if somebody wanted to order, let us know.
That's great, Bill. It's great for the environments that you discussed. Great for so many other environments. Obviously, the imagination can go places with that. And I know you touched a little bit on software capabilities, but maybe we take 30 seconds to just kind of broaden that a little bit and kind of maybe tell people what other capabilities are available with the software and how robust it is.
Well, the software is quite robust. A few things, like I said, number one thing to think about is the software itself can manage multiple locations from a single spot. Number two, the software is flexible. When you develop the software, when actually publishing the software, you're not actually developing the creative. You're 99% of the time, you're most likely picking up the creative that was already prepared by the end customer and uploading it. For example, we just finished, one of the big things is the world of directories, right, Mike?
Yeah, there's quite a few applications we have.
On directories, the end customers usually send us the information and the names,
Yeah.
and we just upload it. Now, what makes it unique from a software perspective is we can put the directories on the left side. Here's a directory right here, by the way. These are live directories. So you can put the directories on throughout. This is Gill Medical. These are just heritage. These are directories that are live. Somebody at the location wants to change a name, they change the name. It's very simple. The other thing is you can put the directory here, and you can separate it into different boxes in different areas. So you can put video on one side, directory on the other. Another thing you can do, Mike, and you, again, I like to always go to my sales guys. On one of our locations, we have weather that's applicable. So you can put the weather in that location. Another location, believe it or not, they're showing the airport schedule. So those things they're out there. We can upload other software capabilities into the location. We would set it up for you. So you would have a directory with the weather, a directory with the weather and what's going on in transportation. So there are other functionalities that are out there.
Very nice.
Is that generally it? You can time it also. So for example, restaurants mostly do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so they can show breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You time it from 9 to 11, 11 to 1, 5 to 7. All that stuff is with a little training. Probably the most important thing to know about the training on the digital signage is that the 80-20 rule applies, or 90-10. I think it's 95-5, meaning most of the content is very, very simply uploaded. People do not get into complexities of using the content. You can, but we do a rapid publication training where we show you in 4 steps. Here's the content, here's how you put in the categories in terms of where within the content, here's how you upload it, here's how you time it, and out it goes. Everything is operated, is run 99% of the time through our servers here located in this building. Most of the stuff is through the cloud. For unique cases, we have a thing called Signpost, which could be 1 in, 1 out, 1 in, 1 out. We don't like using that because we feel that it's better to go through the cloud. Another thing I will highlight, given the timing, here's a bank. This is the Herald. We call this the Herald product. This is a product that's in around 54 banks throughout northern New Jersey through an AV integrator. This product, the bank said, I don't want to have my IT groups involved because I don't want anybody, they don't want anybody here to see the possibility of seeing a bank, a person's social security account, anything. So they said, IT not involved. So how do we respond to that? We said, we're going to bring in Verizon. We're going to use the Verizon system. It goes up to their satellite, 4G Lite, right, Mike? Is that what it's called? And
Yes, Verizon Cradle Point.
The Verizon Cradle Point system. So we use that Verizon Cradle Point system for them, and it works beautifully. There's a different. Go ahead.
So with that specific application, and in banking especially, and possibly, even in medical, I could see that with medical records. So there's a way to completely independently program, monitor, change content, and it does not have to necessarily be through the end user's Wi-Fi system, network or whatever it might be, or their servers. You can completely independently access these and upload content and manage the data, from what I'm understanding.
Exactly. The funny thing is, just by coincidence, Chad's here. There's a major hospital in northern New Jersey called Hackensack Hospital. The product was sold into Hackensack through one of our sign companies, Interface, who may be listening on the phone. At that location, we installed, if I remember correctly, 3 different groups, 2 signs each. Interface installed it. Chad happened to go down there and just make sure everything helped out because we're local, and everything's running generally well, and it's through Verizon. They did not want IT. It's all through the Cradle Point, right, Chad?
Mm-hmm.
So
Very nice.
it does change the pricing. So it's just something, but we'll let you know. But there is a price component and a monthly average charge component that we have to charge you, and then you can charge your end customer and make money. So it works.
Very nice.
So from a product standpoint, just moving a little more quickly, I know I've been talking a lot. This is an indoor hanging sign, but what's unique about it, it's a hanging sign, very thin, less than an inch thick, I'd say. And it's great for higher end applications, but it's not as expensive as you think. This one here is less than $3,000 or so wholesale. It's a higher knit sign on one side and a lower knit sign on the other side. So it works beautifully, and I call it a shaded type of convenience store application, or more likely inside of a mall in the retail space. So this is something we were actually working on a trial with our friends at ShopRite, which is a major place here in New Jersey. And we're doing through an AV space a ShopRite sign this is around 800 nits on the outside. This is around 400 nits. So it's a nice product. It's hung.
So Bill, what's the main reason for having higher nits on one side and a lower nits on the other side?
I think the main reason is 2 things. One, if it's the outside, usually the higher nit could be facing the outside, which is a brighter marketplace, So it's facing the outside. So it really can shine better on an outside application. I think it's nicely, and I want to be upfront, it's really good in convenience stores that, a little bit of a shade over the convenience store. If it's in direct sunlight, it may not be perfect. You may want a high knit product, and I'm going to let the people know that. So I know Mike's working on a convenience store application with a sign company, and they're looking at this product. I think Pro Signs, right, Mike?
Yes, and the content could be different. Okay.
Right. I was just going to ask.
Could be different.
Yeah, I was just going to ask that. So it's not a master slave. It's 2 independent sides as far as content goes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And it's a nice product, good price. This product is, a 90-day before we have it for you, but it's brand new. There's not many products like this in the market. Really good I'd call it for convenience store, specialty store, or in mall. Could also work inside. It's a kind of product that can work inside. It's an indoor product. It's not an outdoor product. Okay, unlike this. That was the other thing I forgot to mention with this product. This thing here is for outside. That thing is IP. There's different levels, but that's IP65 rated. So that thing will work in extreme cold, extreme heat, extreme weather, other than probably hurricanes. We also have an indoor sign, same capabilities.
So I just want to mention to all the viewers that the chat box is open, and if anybody has any questions or any comments that they'd like to make, please feel free to type them in, and we'll do our best to respond. Bill, I know there's a couple of other pieces that you wanted to highlight and show. So I think we're moving on to the rugged.
Right. The next 2 pieces are our flagship products that have been out there for 5, 6, 7 years. This is the rugged product. This is a product that is very popular. We have this in multiple sizes. This is a 32-inch, but we have 32-inch, 43-inch, and the 43 inches are powerhouse, and our 22-inch small sign. This sign works nicely, and primarily I think it's really strong in the fast casual restaurant business. That's a product that's inside around 150 MTNs in Walmart throughout the country. One person in Las Vegas controls the pricing for everything. He does it. So if MTNs, Topeka, Kansas wants you to go from $3.99 to $4.99, he's in there, presses the button, out it goes. He gets the information from MTN's corporate, who sends it to him, who uploads the sign, sends it out. By the way, we do track and provide service and support to our customers, somewhat under service agreements, and some based on the price points as provided. So that's a rugged product, tough, durable, and has been provided and has been, this product is already in Walmarts throughout the country.
Yeah, I mean, that product is, I see it and all over the place, and restaurants, like you mentioned, convenience stores on the inside, they're using it for advertising, they're using it for pricing menus and stuff like that. It really can be used anywhere that wants to advertise really much anything. So anybody that's transitioning from static advertising or static menus and wants to go digital and have the ability to change stuff on the fly or change stuff remotely, or have a combination of multiple things on that display, that this is really the route to go, especially with the software capabilities and the remote access that Bill just mentioned.
Yeah, the other thing I forgot to mention, on all these products that we've shown, these are our products. The media player, what's the meat and bones behind this thing, is actually inside or embedded in the screen. So sometimes if we get orders for a 100-inch screen, we can provide that, but we have to add our media player as a separate box. Here, the media players are in there, so from an install standpoint, it's easier. You don't have to put in some of the AV guys like the media player, they can charge more, but the sign guys, they don't like the media player, they just put it on the board and generally works.
It's truly a plug and play.
Correct. There's the Wi-Fi connection, I want to say that, but that's all manageable. This is Penn Medicine. This is quickly Penn Medicine. We've worked through a sign company, Compass Signs down there, and this is inside the University of Pennsylvania location. We had to talk to them about the IT space. We talked about IT. Here, the IT people understand that everything is separate. We provided them a separate VLAN system, and if you get into a conversation needing a situation with IT people, we would have our guys talk to their guys to make sure everybody understands what's going on. So this is the 49-inch, I think, maybe 43-inch direct E-series.
It's called 43.
43 comes in 43,
55,
49, and 55. It's a nice product, and people are buying the 55 now heavy.
Yeah. And
it's a nice product for directories, menu boards. Inside, we just did a deal with Al Esposito at a sign for tomorrow, whatever.
Retailer.
That's for a major retailer in the Northeast through him. He's putting in, I think, 4 to 6 of these 55-inchers. Plus he asked for, and I'm gonna be right up front, he asked for an extremely high-knit sign facing outside. So we do have partners that we can provide to you for other signage opportunities. That's important to note. So a lot of time in a lot of the spaces, people are saying, hey, I need an 86-inch extreme product. We can work with you on that. So those things are out there. Last but not least is this Hurl product. This is the product we just showed. That's a stand-up product. By the way, you can put the name down here. You can also put the name on the outdoor sign. We did that here. This product's live. It's in around, like I said, 54 locations. They buy new branches, and we add that in. They've also done 55-inch screens in location. The nice thing about this, the media player's embedded. It's a plug and play. That's another thing nice about this. You don't have to go and put it on the wall and not do all that stuff. Cost on this thing is around $2,200, so it's not that expensive an item. All of these products here are, to me, I see as are affordable type products. The only product that's over $3,000 is the outdoor battery type product. So that's pretty much a look at the world of gallery digital signage right now. If anybody, Jonah, if you want to talk about it, if anybody wants more information, wants to learn about the content management system, we can send up half-hour meetings or 10-minute meetings to go through this in more detail with your sign company and people there, and spend 10 minutes going through the content management system so you can understand that also. Are there any written questions?
No, I want to see if there's any questions. I know that we want to put your contact information up, and Gallery Digital contact information, so I know that'll come up in a second on the screen.
Okay.
And, you know, if there's any questions from the audience, please ask. There's a lot of, you know, this pretty simple concept, but yet there might be a lot of back-end stuff that needs to be discussed or needs to be questioned. So, you know, that's what Gallery Digital is here. That's what we're here for. You know, bring us the application that you have, bring us the scenario that you have, and we can definitely find a match for what you're looking to accomplish. Bill, I know that, you know, in these times, a lot of stuff going on, but I want to really thank you guys for putting this demonstration and display together. It's always great working with you guys and great seeing you guys. I know that we had one participant, Lizzie. Thanks for the demo. Great products. I know that you know, they're using them, so that was a great opportunity. You know, for Gallery Digital to partner with them. So thank you, and we look forward to seeing you guys out in the field soon. Is there any last comments or any last remarks that you'd like to make?
One last thing I forgot to mention, we believe in 24/7 responses, so as well as we can. So somebody, and I'm making this up, Topeka, Kansas, wants to looking at a quote for a convenience store, we would be all over it. We'd probably get your quote back within 24, latest 48 hours. Is that true, Mike?
Oh, easily.
Yeah, so that's one of the things we try to do, is always get responses back. And I know in this industry, people are looking for quick responses, and then it's, and the other thing is, if an end customer is significant in size, a major player, and you feel uncomfortable talking to them or would like us to join you in the meeting, we would enjoy participating. We used to travel, just to let you know, we were in San Francisco to talk to the Gap with triangle signs. We were at other with triangle or compass signs at end customer locations. We're not getting on planes today, unfortunately, but for sure, if you said a hospital or convenience store in Iowa or somewhere wanted a little bit more information and wanted to talk to us live, we would schedule a Zoom meeting to have that conversation.
Absolutely. We've done them before and we'll continue to do them. You know, it's a great way to fly across the country in a click of a button and really have all of your information and all of your products in front of you over there in the room on these Zoom calls or virtual calls. It's definitely a good way to conduct business. So we look forward to it. Bill, thank you guys very much for everything that you do, and we look forward to seeing you guys soon. Thank you everybody for joining. Any questions, please contact us. Gallery Digital Signage. Bill's information is running across the board. My information will run shortly. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. Give us a call, shoot us an email. We'd be more than happy to respond and work with you guys. Thank you again, and good luck to everyone.
Thank you.
Take care, Bill.